I'd rather have that record.
Anyway, welcome back.
Big deal. I guess some fucking NFL games right.
It is
Every
segment
fantasy
3.
move I make.
It is still slug 'em
moves,
down Saturday. It could be sipping slow in about 14 minutes, but that is the Redoubtable one. Thomas J. is the highly questioned one. Argument, that's your segment 3 NFL pick segment right now. As it stands, he might be out of the rearview mirror. Like, I can't see him.
Well, going into last week, you were 16 and 16, and I was 18 and 13.
So I was, 2.5 back? Because you didn't pick one, right?
Right. So, well, I was 5 games over 500. You weren't even 500.
In the standings, I was 2.5 back, if you go by that record.
Right.
But that lead extended.
All right. Now let's see. Now let's see what we're
Going back, when I first recapped last week's debacle for me, he did all right.
All right. So we're just going to do
Yeah, just go through them all.
Okay. Pats. Should I say what we both did?
We both picked the Pats.
Both Pats,
I'll
and
never do
the
that
Pats
again.
lost.
Yeah.
Who'd they lose to? Jets?
The Jets, they didn't even show up. That was a bum blaster.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
400 yards to 199.
That was embarrassing.
And they had the ball for 41 minutes. Embarrassing. Bum blaster.
Browns, G-Men won.
Yep.
You picked Browns, I picked G-Men.
Yep. So there's one fuck up.
Right. So you're
0 for
now
2.
0 for 2. I'm
You're 1 for 1.
1 and 1.
Yep.
The next one was Titans versus Packers. You picked the Titans.
No Jordan Love.
I know, but
Jordan
Will Levis, my God.
I said, could he possibly do this 3 weeks
Well,
in a
no,
row?
I have an apology to make because Malik Willis actually looks pretty decent playing for the Packers.
Yeah.
For some reason, when Lamar Jackson would go down, he struggled in Baltimore.
No, he looked good.
He looks good.
Yeah, so I'm 0 for 3. He's 2 and 1.
Next one is Bears Indy.
I told you this is embarrassingly bad. Yeah.
Bears Indy.
0 and 4. 3 and 1.
And I'm 3 and
3 and
1.
1. I told you it was bad.
Oh, wow.
I said it was bad like 5 times.
Okay, now's where you make a comeback.
No.
Vikings Texans. You pick Vikings.
picked the Vikings.
And the Vikings absolutely manhandled
That
the
was
Texans.
weird.
That surprised me.
That was in Houston.
That surprised me.
Yeah, the Texans.
However good Minnesota is,
That shouldn't happen.
the Texans should be better than them.
The Texans are. What the fuck was that? That was a definition.
That
of
was
no-show.
weird.
That was a no-show.
That was weird.
So I'm like
And also Minnesota seems like a legit
Well, they
team.
have Aaron Jones, the running back from the Packers, who's awesome when he's healthy. They've got him and Jefferson. That's 2 legit ones.
And Addison.
And they got Addison. They haven't
Darnold
got
is
Hockenstein back yet. Where did I get him back?
But the other part about it is they actually filled some holes on their offensive line.
They did.
Because last year, Cousins has been getting killed for years there.
Yeah.
And
You're right. They have gotten
Darnold
better.
protected looks good when he's got the best receiver running out there.
No, you're right. But I got that one right. So
All
I'm
right.
1 and 5 or 1 and
You're 1 and 5, and now what am I?
You lost that one. So you were 4 and 1. You're 4 and 2.
4 and 2. Okay. We both picked the Saints.
Yep.
They lost.
They lost. So I'm 1 and 6. You're 4 and 3.
Yep. Both picked the Steelers. They won.
Yep. So I'm 2 and 6. You're 5 and 3.
We both picked the Bucks.
They lost. 2 and 7. 5 and 4.
5 and 4.
It's not pretty. Just
Bad.
Bad. 2 and 7. 5 and 4.
Both picked the Raiders. They lost.
They lost. 2 and 8. 5 and 5.
Jeez, I'm at 500.
Yeah. Ugly.
Ravens. They lose to the Raiders?
No, that was the week
Oh,
before.
no, they beat the Cowboys.
They beat the Cowboys.
All right, so I'm 6 and 5, and you're what?
We both had the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was 2 and 7. I'm 3 and 7. You're 6 and 5.
Okay.
3 and 7. 6 and 5.
And we both picked the Niners.
They both lied. 3 and 8. 6 and 6.
6 and
This
6.
is ugly.
We both have the Lions.
Yep.
What'd they do?
They won. The Lions did
Who'd
win.
they play?
Hold on. I have it.
See, now I forgot our records.
No, I'm 3 and 7. You're 6 and 5, I think. What is
I
that?
thought the Niners brought me back to 500 and brought you to 3 and 8.
Okay, 6 and 6, 3 and 8. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
What was the next game?
Next one was the Lions.
Okay, hold on. So the Lions. So you're 8. I'm 3 and 8. You're 6 and 6. Hold on. Oh, I have this right here. So the Lions is who we're looking at.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I got the scores right from last week.
It takes us a little while, folks. We're trying to backtrack.
We're having a fun night.
Exactly.
We always have fun. This is the best part of my week. We're hanging out with my buddy. We're talking.
This isn't about being organized and being so sharp. This is about just talking bullshit.
Just two guys talking sports. Yeah, they beat the Cardinals 2013. So I was 4-8. You were 7-6. Okay.
7-6. Yeah.
Yep. Then we both. I had the Falcons. You had the Chiefs.
Yep.
4-9, 8-6. Jaguars, Bills. We both had the Bills. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both had Bills.
So 5-9, 9-6, and then Commanders, Bengals.
We both had the Bengals.
Yeah. So 6-10.
9-7.
9-7. So for the year,
You're 6-10.
I was 6-10. Yep, last week. So I went from 16-16 to 22-26, and he, who was 9-7, yeah. So he was 18-13. He is now 27-20. So 27-20.
And what are
20,
you?
I'm 22-26. So I'm 5.5 games back of him. 5.5 games back after going into week 4. I have to get over 500. Fuck him for that. I have to get over 500. Don't worry about him.
You can't worry about me right now.
No,
this happened to you last year and you came back.
I did, but I wasn't this bad. I wasn't below 500.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, I wasn't.
But you were this far behind. I think.
I was, but I was over.
I think
500.
we were
both doing well. You were doing bad.
I just caught fire.
At one point. Then I caught fire at the end.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I wasn't ever this bad ever in my life. So 22-26.
All right, let's
27
read out these games
and 20.
now.
So we have to go this week. I have to really focus.
Which is what week
4, 5. No, 4, because they're one. Yeah, the Pats are going to be 1-3 when they lose. So anyway,
and you're already up one on me.
You
You picked the Giants, didn't you?
I picked the Cowboys.
I mean the Cowboys.
Yeah, so I'm
And I
1-0.
picked the Giants.
Yeah, so I'm 1-0. He's 0-1 going into this. So I'm 23-26. He is 27-21. Okay, that's where we are right now, going into the weekend. So on the schedule, now we'll go through these. You get these ready to write down for next week. All right, so here we go. So this is going to be all right. So no, week 4. Here we go. So first game, New Orleans at Atlanta.
That's a good game.
That's a very good game. Right now. That's a good one.
Yeah, because at first I would have thought the Saints are way better than them.
And then,
But then the Saints didn't do shit last week, right?
they lost.
They lost to
blew
the
the lead.
Eagles
They
in
blew that.
New Orleans.
Yeah, they had the lead, and the Eagles came back. Saquon Barkley took that game over.
Well, here's the thing that I don't understand about that game.
Yeah.
Is that A.J. Brown didn't play. You took a cheap shot at Devontae Smith and knocked him out. And after that, you allow Saquon Barkley to fucking run wild? What else are they doing?
At the tight end.
The only two options they have left, you get burned to a crisp by both of them.
I'll tell you
How?
what. Saquon Barkley is a great football player. He's not a good football player. He's a great football player.
Yeah.
When
You
he
think
is
the
healthy,
Giants don't miss him?
that dude, he just took that game over. And to his point, the Saints, who have a very good defense, knew it was coming and couldn't stop him.
Well, I don't think
So-
they made good play calls. They got beat on that run.
He makes you miss.
Yeah, but it was like one guy missed and he was gone.
Well, he's also fast.
Like, where is the defense?
Usually one of the criteria for being a running back is a certain level of speed. so I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I just hate when you're in control and you have all your defense up on the line of scrimmage. I mean, I guess some would say that's what you do when all they're going to do is run it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like right after he hit that front line, there was nobody on the back end.
He has the ability to make the first guy miss. And then here's the thing. It all comes down to where is the second guy. Because if he's not near him, he's in trouble.
No, the real question is where is the third guy?
The third guy is the one trying to figure out whether to pick New Orleans or the Falcons. This game is in Atlanta. What happened to Cousins? Is he all right?
Why, did he get hurt?
I don't know. I thought he did, but I don't know if it was serious.
I haven't heard anything about Cousins.
All right.
I feel better about Cousins than I do Derek Carr. I was a little disappointed in what Derek Carr did last week.
I agree. But before last week, he was lights out.
I know, but I don't. Philly's defense hasn't been that great, right?
I
don't know. I mean, who have the Saints beat? They stomped the Cowboys. He went
in Dallas. They did that, by the way. And before that, they stomped Carolina. So, yeah, how good are they really? I don't know. To me, this game is in Atlanta. I think these two are going to split this year anyway, so I'm picking Atlanta. I think New Orleans going to beat them in New Orleans.
You're going with Kirk?
I'm going with Kirk. I trust Kirk at this point. To you made the valid point. I trust him more than I trust the other guy. Right.
Saints just got beat by an offense without A.J. Brown.
Atlanta got hosed at home against the Chiefs. By the way, that non-interference call in the end zone, once again. I don't want to be this guy, but this is getting a little obvious at this point.
You mean Cincinnati?
I mean the Chiefs getting calls and not getting. It's just this guy. This.
Did they get one against Atlanta too?
In the end zone.
Oh, really?
They should have been. Atlanta should have had first and goal at the 1 yard line with a chance to win it, and they didn't call us. The guy hit him twice. He hit him once at the goal line, and then he hit him again at the back of the end zone before the ball got to him. And he didn't. And he didn't turn his head back to the ball and they didn't throw the flag. You watch the replays, you get sick. You're like, you gotta be shitting me. Because I don't want to believe that shit, but it's like, and Gronkowski said it before last game. He thought the Chiefs were getting these calls. And then all of a sudden they put up this stat. You'll like this, Tom. Patrick Mahomes, of the last 22 interceptions he has thrown, 16 of them have been overturned because of a penalty. That's a ridiculous number.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints.
Okay. So I got Falcons, he's got Saints. All right, next one. Rams at Chicago.
After what the Rams did last week?
To a depleted San Fran team. I trust Mitchell more than I trust this dickhead. I'm going with the Rams. I said this kid's not Mitchell.
Stafford?
Stafford. Matthew Stafford. I trust him way more than this kid. So I'm going with the Rams.
Well, he's just been running for his life. You got to calm down a little bit back there.
I think this kid's a fraud. He's played like it so far. So far, he's looked at, and I think that Stafford is a way better quarterback than him. I'm taking the Rams.
Of course, Stafford's a way better quarterback.
And that's why I'm taking the Rams.
That's an obvious pick.
You're the Rams?
Yep.
Okay. Next one. This one. Minnesota at Green Bay.
Jordan Love's back?
I don't know. Minnesota,
I think he is.
Oh, if he is back, I'm taking the Packers because they're desperate. They can't lose.
Oh, no, I think I'd take Minnesota regardless.
Okay, then take Minnesota. If he's not back, I have Minnesota. If he's back, I'm taking them.
Come on, you got to just make a pick.
Pull up the injury report. Is he in or is he out? Doesn't say.
Pack QB Love expected back versus Vikes. So
right.
you're Pack.
I'm Pack if he's back.
No,
If he's
you're
back,
Pack regardless.
next.
You got to deal with it, whether he's back or not. What's the next one?
That's bullshit.
Why is that bullshit?
Because that makes a huge difference. And you know it does. You know it does. This doesn't even mean bullshit. You know it makes a huge difference.
I'm saying I'm picking Minnesota regardless.
Okay, well, I'm saying if he doesn't play, I got the Vikings. They won't beat him without him.
Why not?
Because Malik Neighbors ain't him.
Malik Neighbors. What are you talking about?
Whatever not Malik Neighbors, the QB they got there. Who's the backup there? Who's stunk in?
Sam Darnold?
No, the Packers.
Malik Willis?
Willis, him.
Oh, that's why you said Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, I meant to say Malik Willis. I'm sorry, but he's not him. They won't beat them with him. No. If Love plays at Green Bay, I will take Green Bay.
Okay.
So it's one. It depends on him. The other play, I got Minnesota.
Minnesota's beating San Fran. Who'd they beat last week? Is it a good victory?
Yeah, it was. Who the fuck was it? Wait.
They beat the Texans.
In Houston.
Smacked the shit out of the Texans.
In Houston.
Yeah, I'm taking Vikings regardless.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got the Vikings if Love don't play. If he plays, I got the Pack.
All
Anyway,
right,
next one. Next one, Pittsburgh, who's undefeated at Indianapolis. Is it me, or is Pittsburgh dodging bullets here? Yes, their
You could
defense,
say the same for Indy, though.
but they're in Indy. Pittsburgh's offense isn't that good. It's actually pretty bad. Their defense has been incredible. I got a feeling about this kid, though.
I'm going Pitt.
I'm going Indy.
TJ Watt's gonna make life hell for
This kid can run.
AR-15.
This kid can run away from him. He's fast enough. Next one,
Is that
Denver.
Indy Pitt?
Yeah, I got Indy. Next one, Denver at the Jets. I got the Jets.
If the Jets lose that game, they're not serious.
Nope. But they're going to win. They are. Next one, Philly at Tampa Bay. What to make of? How about is
What
AJ,
to make of both of them?
Yeah, what to make of? Tampa Bay looked really good.
Well,
until last week.
Devontae Smith is out.
Definitely out.
Definitely out.
You mean AJ Brown is out?
No, Devontae Smith is out. The Saints took a cheap shot on his ass and could
Talking
cut.
about Philly at Tampa.
Right,
Oh, Devontae
Smith
Smith.
is
Oh, number
out.
2. Yeah,
he's definitely out.
He's definitely out. What about AJ Brown?
That I don't know. Let me see. Because if both of them are out,
Oh, Tampa. Tampa won that game. Tampa's D will not.
yeah. But what the fuck happened to Tampa last week?
They all stunk.
Who
The whole
beat
team
them?
stunk. I forget, but they won in Tampa.
Who the hell was that? Because Tampa went into Detroit and won, and I was like,
Yep.
damn, they're the real deal.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. AJ Brown's out too. They're both out.
Tampa lost to Denver,
They got their ass beat by
26
Denver.
to 7.
Was
Bo
that
Nix-
in Denver?
It was in Tampa.
Bo Nix destroyed them.
He threw for 216 yards.
And now you got the Eagles coming in?
But the Eagles are missing.
The Eagles don't have
They don't
Devontae.
have that 2 receiver.
This is a tough one to
This is
pick.
a tough one to pick.
Because neither one of them's a safe pick.
I gotta believe
Tampa.
because they have their weapons, and I don't think they're gonna play that bad.
They're
2
at
weeks in a
home?
row. They're at home. I'm going with Tampa. Tough call.
Yeah, watch. Saquon's just going to go nuts.
0-3 Cincinnati at suddenly resurgent Carolina.
Oh, please.
Does
You're not picking the fucking Panthers. Don't even act like you're picking the Panthers.
Hey, that wasn't me last week. That was Reefer. I didn't pick the Panthers.
Exactly.
Reefer did that.
Are you picking them again?
I'm not picking them.
Picking the Bengals.
I don't know yet.
There is no way. Well, actually, no.
That's not
With
true because
Andy-
Cincinnati is 0-3.
Oh, it's an Andy Dalton revenge game.
That's the
He
other.
used to be in
He used to be
Cincinnati.
there. And by the way, you know who the Panthers are throwing the ball to? You know who is there for a receiver? Deontay Johnson from Pittsburgh.
Oh, please.
They have him.
Yeah, and what are they doing with him?
Well, they won last week, and he caught a touchdown. I guess we had a real
Oh,
quarter
that's
throwing
good.
the ball.
That's good.
Well, the other kid couldn't reach him,
He's
apparently.
got the red rifle hitting him.
The Red Rifleman.
Dude.
The
Bryce
red.
Young.
Should he be called the Red Rider BB gun? That's too. No, he's not that good. You can't.
Isn't
call
he
him
the
that.
Red Rider?
But
He's
he's
a
not-
red rifle.
We're talking about the Red Rifle BB gun, Red Rider Rifle BB gun from Trisha Story, the legendary fucking that thing. He ain't that.
I mean, I hope he's better.
You saw what he did to
I
Black
hope he's
Bart.
better than a BB gun.
Well, he was last week.
Sure. Moving on.
Bengals. What color is Joe Burrow's hair, by the way? Right now?
I've seen some funny memes about Joe Burrow.
Jacksonville at Houston. What is happening to Trevor
Jacksonville.
Lawrence?
Ugh.
What has happened to him? Is he sick?
Okay, after the blasting that the Texans took last week,
Texans are winning.
there's no way they're going
No,
to lose
but I'm
to
saying, what
Daniel
happened-
Jones in a wig.
Not down. No way.
That's who Sunshine is.
He's Daniel Jones in a wig.
Goddamn DJ in a wig. Nobody's ever said that.
No, that's a bad on the list. He's Goldilocks in a wig. Oh God!
Sunshine.
Sunshine in a wig. No, wait, no. Sunshine is Danny Dimes in a wig.
That's not Roger
and,
Podacter.
and statistically, he's
That's not Roger Podacter.
That's not-
That's Danny Jones in a wig.
Oh my God,
Wow.
that's bad. All right, so we both got Houston.
Man, that's great.
This just got interesting. The resurgent 2-1 Commanders at Arizona.
Ooh, that is a tough game
Tough
to pick.
game to pick.
Because it's tough to go out west. Now,
This kid,
Washington did not go home after the who did they beat?
they beat Cincinnati in Cincinnati.
They didn't go home. They went from Cincinnati to Arizona.
I said this more than 5 times since it happened. Best player in this draft, other than Marvin Harris Jr., is Jaden Daniels, and he's playing like it. And I'm taking the Commanders.
So, here's what I'm going to tell you, buddy. Listen to your own goddamn advice. I'm taking the best player in this year's draft.
Ooh.
That's Marvin Harrison. That's your guy. Listen to your own advice. Don't take the fucking ass Manders.
Next one, New England, San Francisco.
Commanders win by 30.
Next one, New England, San Francisco. That's why I was laughing. New England, San Francisco, San Francisco.
No, dude, this is a trap game. Pats win.
You really picking the Pats?
No.
Yeah, I think so. Cleveland at the Raiders. I don't know what to make of these
That's
two
a
teams.
weird game.
This is a weird game.
Who is the Raiders quarterback?
That's Minshew.
Oh, it's Gardner?
Gardner Minshew.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know what to... These two teams are the definition of Jekyll and Hyde. There's 2 of them. I don't know which one's going to be which tomorrow. One's going to be Jekyll, one's going to be Hyde. But that's literally how I would sum up these two teams.
What is the Raiders' offense like right now? Do they have a running game?
Yeah, they've got seemingly enough weapons everywhere. I don't know their defense. I don't
Well,
know.
they have Devontae Adams on the outside.
Yeah, and they've
Got
got
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, tight end, who I have. He's awesome.
Winfrow's still there?
Yeah.
Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Who's their back?
I don't know. I forget the name of the back, but he's pretty good.
Because they lost Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, he's gone. But I'm just saying they don't lack for weapons. I can't, other than Max Crosby on their defense, I can't tell you a thing about them. But and then you got Cleveland, who
That's a tough one to pick.
This is
Where is it?
It's in Vegas.
Ugh. I have to believe Cleveland's defense
Is the best unit of the 4.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
They've
with that.
got to win that game, right?
I agree. I would go with Cleveland. I am going with Cleveland.
All right. I mean, they got to step up. Whether
At some point,
Yeah.
that was one of 3 defenses in the league last year that could win a game for you because they did. So,
Dude, Danny Dimes ate them up.
I know.
Although in the second half, they put Denzel Ward on Malik Neighbors, it wasn't the same.
No. So, anyway, moving on. Kansas City at the Chargers. I'll tell you what. Until I see a team actually play the game like intelligently, if they're matched up with Kansas City, I'm taking Kansas City.
Yeah.
Because most of these teams just do stupid things.
But is what's-his-face the guy to do it?
I have no idea.
Is Harbaugh the guy to have a team that's smart enough to win?
I don't know. He's won everywhere he's been.
Maybe this is the sneak pick.
You think so?
Well, I mean, what you said about Kansas City, how
They have.
what are they? They're a few penalties away from 1 and 2.
No 0-3. The Chiefs could be 0-3 very easily. It's crazy.
And how have the Chargers looked?
Stupid. They were 2-0. They lost to Pittsburgh.
So who they beat? They beat nobody's, right? Or did they beat the Raiders?
They beat nobody's.
They beat nobody's. Lost to a somebody.
Yeah. I'm going with Kansas City.
Yeah. How do you pick the Chargers?
Now this one's very interesting. This is the
Is this
Sunday
the last
night
game? Oh, Sunday.
There's 2 on Monday.
So we got 2 games. Oh, there's 2 more?
Buffalo at Baltimore.
Dude, Buffalo's playing good football.
They're playing very good football right now.
Baltimore
it
was
appears,
not, and then they went to
it
Dallas.
appears I may have misjudged.
Joshua?
Well, what Diggs being gone has done for him is now
Yes.
his favorite receiver is now the open receiver. And this is the thing
I didn't realize Diggs was that much of an asshole.
I think Josh Allen was constantly worried about appeasing him. And it took away
Was Diggs
from,
an asshole, or was it just the dynamic?
Well,
of
he's
their
gone,
relationship?
so they traded him. So that somebody didn't like him. But
Interesting.
what's his name? Josh Allen since then has played as good as any quarterback in this league.
In Buffalo?
It's in Baltimore, who won a big game. Actually, they beat Dallas in Dallas. They're 1-2. They have to win this game. Baltimore still has a defense. I think their offense is starting to come around. I'm picking Baltimore to end Buffalo's win streak.
All right, you're going to convince me on that one. I'll stick with you on the Ravens.
And then Monday, Tennessee at Miami, who suddenly doesn't have a quarterback.
and they're playing Tyler Huntley.
In Miami.
Which is interesting. So instead of going to Skylar Thompson, they're going to Tyler Huntley. Huntley was Lamar's backup for the past few years. And he was never great.
Nope.
But do you like... God, so it's the Tyler Huntley led Dolphins against who?
Against Tennessee.
God. Tennessee better win that fucking game, or they're
It's in Miami.
Ooh, hot.
It's Monday night.
Oh, it's Monday night.
It's a tough call.
I don't like picking Tennessee.
I don't either. Miami can still run the football down their throat.
Yeah, and they still have Tariq Hill.
They still have that dude, bro, and Waddle. They have those two running around.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm going to go with Miami at home.
let's go with that.
Last one. This is a good one. Seattle at Detroit.
Oh, I'm going to Detroit, I think.
It's in Detroit. I'm picking Detroit, but I think it's going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. Seattle's got firepower.
Is Seattle good this year? Well, you watched them against the Pats, right?
They were in the playoffs last year. They won a game. This team is good. But Detroit's, they're not going in. Detroit dropped one at home. I don't think they're going to drop another one.
Yeah, how do you feel about that one they dropped to Tampa?
Well, we'll find out how Tampa is. I'll get a better idea about Tampa this weekend. Was that game at home against Denver a hiccup? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see right here, right?
Yeah, we will.
Who are they playing again? I'm sorry.
Who? Tampa?
The Lions.
The Lions are playing Seattle at home.
Yeah, so that'd be a decent win. Beat Seattle.
Yes, it would. And Seattle's a good team. I think it'll be a good game, but I think the Lions are going to win because they're at home. The home again. It's going to be the home gives you 10 points. The Lions are probably going to win by a touchdown.
Give you 10.
Yeah, give you 10. Anyway, unless there's 2 cents anywhere.
Do you think there's 2 cents in between this fucking?
I don't know.
2 years.
Not right now.
0 cents.
No, 0 cents.
I feel like I had something.
But I'll tell you, Big Poppy tonight, legendary.
I might have had something. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me rack the old.
Get a rack.
Let me rack the old.
Let me rack and roll the old,
rack the old cabinet.
Cabin there and see if there's something in there. I don't know.
See if there's anything in the old Rolodex. The old mental Rolodex.
The old road. Oh yeah, Oregon at UCLA,
Jeez,
Arizona.
I haven't been watching anything.
I know.
What happened here?
We did the pick segment. Oh, there's Jerry's world.
Poop world.
Yeah. Eagles.
Dude, I'm still a little flummoxed.
About.
The Giants pooping on Thursday. The Mets pooping on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday.
It's a poopathon.
I mean, it's a lot of poop out
It's
here.
a lot of shit.
And
As Jeff Goldblum once said, that is one big pile of shit.
shout out to Jurassic Park. Now,
You saw that pile of shit, by the way. That's what we're talking
that
about.
was enormous.
And I think this is comparable.
Without a doubt, this is larger than that
you
pile
think
of
it's
shit.
big? That was a brontosaurus who dumped it.
No, this is.
Are we talking blue whale? What are we talking in terms of?
Yeah, we're talking Babe the Blue Ox. Okay.
Oh, babe the blue
Babe the Blue Ox. Just imagine a pile of shit that big.
First
Babe
of all,
the Blue Ox was the size of a car.
for those of you who don't, he was bigger than a car.
I mean, he was cool with
He
it.
was bigger than Cool Whip, babe.
He was a minivan?
He was bigger than that. He was
No.
a Mack truck.
Well, I guess Bunyan was
Bunyan was
Bunyan
6
was-
feet 3 at Sandals height.
6'3" at Sandals. I
So from the floor to the top of his boot was 6 foot 3 inches. That was Paul Bunyan.
think. That's what sandal height means?
So he was one tall motherfucker.
He was a big man.
And Babe was bigger than him. So,
Was he?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Go watch the Disney rendition of it.
Okay. Babe's a big motherfucker.
Babe is a big motherfucker.
I'm
So
not sure how we got here.
we're talking about the size of the shit in New York.
That's right.
In New York fan base between the Giants
It just-
on Thursday night and the
leaves
Mets.
me with such.
It stinks.
I mean,
it's a stench.
It's just the feeling you get inside when your teams are shitting on multiple occasions.
And what sucks is they've shown flashes of being the other type of team.
Well, they've shown flashes of clean clean booties, clean bottoms, and then out of nowhere they shit themselves, and no longer a clean bottom.
It's like they snuck a taco behind the spicy taco,
Maybe Fiber One
and they washed it down with a gallon of gin.
and Fiber One,
And five one. Yeah.
and then they eat a bunch of hard-boiled eggs,
Oh.
yogurt.
Oh.
Refried beans.
I know there's no good time to be a toilet bowl, but there is.
Sour cream with cheese.
See, I hope that
Spinach artichoke dip.
I hope that if you're
Strawberry ice cream.
if you're a bad person like Donald Trump and there's such a thing as reincarnation, that Donald Trump comes back as a toilet bowl.
A urinal?
Yeah. No.
No,
Toilet bowl.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say urinal. I meant to say porta potty.
A toilet that would be even better.
Porta potty.
Steamy. And there's no air
Well,
ventilation.
you don't have to say steamy.
It's cooking in the sun.
Every porta potty is that.
I know.
We're in the middle of winter. It's just an
Donald
ice.
Trump.
It's just a freezer with shit in it.
Donald Trump should come back as a porta potty that is stationed outside the lowest form of fucking hippopotamic frog shit of a prison. like that's where.
So what sports stadium would you prefer Donald Trump be a porta potty at? Maybe Philly. You get it bad in Philly.
They're just
You know those
classless.
those heathens would be shitting in that thing.
Those heathens.
You know Philly fans would shit in a porta potty.
Those heathens.
Come on. All right. Think about fan bases. What fan base would shit in a porta potty? Philly, Buffalo,
Boston.
Boston.
New York will.
No. Philly, Buffalo,
New York
Boston.
will not shit in a porta potty.
Buffalo, but not Jersey.
Come on. What's he talking about?
All right.
New Yorkers are tough people by nature. I'll shit in a fucking porta potty.
No, some people
They'll
say,
just
I'll
do
fucking
it.
hold it.
They'll
I
do it
won't
just
shit
to
myself.
prove they're from New York.
Ugh,
That's what they would do, out of spite.
that's nasty work. All right, well,
Yeah,
what teams
Donald
wouldn't?
Trump-
Chargers fan wouldn't shit in a porta potty.
No, not in San Diego. They don't have them. They've got clean 5-star dives, even the
You think
bathrooms.
a Rams fan would?
No, have you seen SoFi? That stadium's probably the best stadium in all sports.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dude,
They share it with the Chargers.
MetLife?
You don't like MetLife, do you?
Well, dude, so first of all,
Kind of looks like a spaceship from the
never
outside.
been there. But people say it's the
I've heard
worst stadium
terrible.
in the league.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they said that about
And it's one of the
the
newest.
Commanders Stadium was falling apart.
That is bad.
Yeah, well, that was
That
worse.
was not, I don't know about falling apart. It's just, I hate going to a game.
They said it was falling apart. People said they need a new stadium.
FedEx.
They were talking about the new group getting a stadium, a new one. So it's definitely not ideal at all.
Not idealistic.
Yeah.
Now, I like the Nats Park in the city, in the Anacostia area.
Upset alert here. Arizona number 10, Utah, third quarter. 10-3 Zona.
Might need to watch this.
I'm just saying. No, I don't. Look, the what the fuck are we talking about?
I have to pee. Are we coming back for another segment?
I think we have to because who's in the house tonight? You guessed it, J-Bone, Reefer.
Oh yeah, where is he?
He's coming in segment 4 to give his Giggle Smoke Are You Stoned selection of the week.
Daniel Jones in a wig? Is that what Giggles?
No, that's Goldilocks in a wig. No, it's Daniel Jones in a wig. Segment 4 coming right up. That's not Mel Torme.
That's not Trevor Lawrence.
This is not Mel Torme.